Hey guys, hopefully you are all doing well. Prime Collections here. Well, today we had a big part of the Disney 100 lineup drop at several different retailers. I want to give my thoughts on that and just basically the prices with some of these. Also, we had the redemption tokens go out for DC today. I wanted to show you the process to redeem in case you guys were curious, because I know some people are wondering what these tokens look like and what you have to do to go ahead and get the physical pops. Also today, I'm going to show off a couple things that I picked up in store. So let's not hesitate. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get into the world of Funko today. Let's get started first here with the upcoming release roundup. These are pops that are going to be coming soon that we have glams for here that I wanted to talk about. First of all, with Valentine's Day being about a month and a half away right now, we're going to be seeing some more of these 4-packs come that we saw last year, and each one of these are interesting. They come in a little Valentine's shaped box. They were actually late last year. The 4 different sets we're going to have here, we're going to have a Star Wars set, features Luke Skywalker, I believe the Mandalorian, Grogu, and Ahsoka. We then are going to have a Marvel one, which features Thor, Hulk, Doctor Strange, and I'm not sure of the 4th person here. We then are going to have a DC one, which features Catwoman, Harley Quinn, what the heck is her name? Poison Ivy and the Batman. These were actually released last year, and I guess they're going to re-release them this year, or they were not released at all, and these are just going to release this year. So those are going to be those Valentine's Day pops. I've never been really big on holiday-themed items, especially when it comes to Funko Pops, and unfortunately, these being the way that they are, I'm not too big on them. They're pocket pops. They're going to be in these heart-shaped boxes, and these are going to be a pass for me. Next up, we did have a post from Disc Trackers or Funko Finders that basically said that the Super Saiyan God Goku Glow in the Dark is potentially going to be releasing at Box Lunch later this month. If that is the case, I hope it is just a pure glow figure and that there is no chase. But if there is a chase, this is going to be one of the most sought after figures of this year right off the bat. And I'm very excited for when this does release. So look for this to be coming out relatively soon over at your local Box Lunch. And finally, to go ahead and do the upcoming rumor roundup or the upcoming release roundup, we actually did have Etrigan go live at Entertainment Earth yesterday. This is a PX Previews exclusive that's going to be releasing, I want to say, in May. It is a 1 in 6 chance of a chase, with the chase being a blacklight version, and personally I hope that this is how they do blacklights going forward. I think that the blacklight pop is a little bit stale because it is so overused, but if you had it specifically in chase format and you didn't release it too often, the blacklight variants then become much more desirable, and I hope that this is what they do specifically going forward for the pops that garner it, and Etrigan, I believe, is one of those pops. Now, with that being said, we had a bunch of Disney 100 pops go live today at a bunch of different retailers. They are live at Entertainment Earth, they are live at Amazon, they are live at Box Lunch, several different places that you can pick these up. However, the price scaling on these is a little bit high for some of the bigger pieces, and that's one thing I definitely wanted to discuss today. The smaller piece Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and the Oswald with Chance of Chase, those are all going for about $12.90, which that's the standard price of any pop that you're going to get today. The Oswald, has that Chance of Chase, which is, I believe it's the black and white version with the hat, and that's a very cool piece to be able to get. Mickey Mouse transferring from black to white to color, the Goofy, the Donald, those are all representative at about $12.90. Then they had a Lion King Hakuna Matata moment, which when you actually look at this thing now with the actual glam, looks really solid. And that's available for pre-order over at Walmart for $29.99, which that's another reasonable price for this. I can get behind that. This looks way better than I thought it was going to, and I'm very, very excited for that. You also had an Oswald soda coming out with a 1 in 6 chance of a chase, limited to 15,000 pieces. This one is, I think, going to be probably about $14.90 because that's about the standard price of any soda. So that's also pretty normal as well. But then you get to the movie posters. You get to, Fantasia, Pinocchio, Snow White, and not really, specifically in that realm of Disney 100, but movie posters, you got The Wizard of Oz. All of these released today, and the thing about it is they released for $59.99. For me, as much as I love the Fantasia, the Snow White, the Pinocchio movie posters, I cannot afford to spend $180 on this product currently. And it sucks that they're this price. I would love to put these down for pre-order, but the fact is they're all slated to release around the same time, so it'd still be in the same jam coming next month. You know, we have bills to pay. We as human beings have stuff we have to do, and we have to choose carefully what we want to do. For me, out of this entire lineup, out of everything that was shown off here, the one thing I did get was the Hakuna Matata moment. I did want to get something from the Disney 100 lineup for my daughter. I do not have much Lion King stuff, so this felt like the perfect piece to add to her Disney collection. And that's the thing, is I had to make choices. I didn't want to get a lot of the smaller pops because it's my belief that we're going to get a lot of those. Walt Disney specifically, I may go pick up in person at some point in time because that is a very unique piece. But for me, a lot of these I had to pass up on because as much as I would love to fill up on this, you have to pick specifically when you collect what you want to get and what you can afford to get. And for me, this was something I could afford to get right now. So I went ahead and I pre-ordered the Hakuna Matata moment, but it really does suck that the posters are so high priced. I think that they're very cool pieces, but if they're as large as they're going to be, I don't think that they have the $60 price tag worth. I'm going to wait to see if they drop potentially in price, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and pick those up myself. And before we get into those redemption tokens real quick, or that process, I did want to show you guys off a couple things that I did pick up at the store while I was there. So recently, because my girlfriend does collect Disney villains, I did pick up the Evil Queen. So far on the back, if you see here, she has the Evil Queen, she has Lady Tremaine, she has Captain Hook, she has Dr. Facilier and Cruella de Vil. The only one she doesn't have is Maleficent, so that will be the final one I'll pick up of this, but she definitely wanted these. And I will say that the Raven on the corner here with the book is a nice touch. She's holding a vial in her hand. She's also got, you know, a glass on there. And I think they did a great job on that because that's a specific moment from the movie right before she transforms. So very nicely done on this. The other two things I did get for myself, and I got these in person because I did have some points at my local GameStop, and that is I got Izumo Kamizuki from the Naruto Shippuden line. This guy is one of the two gatekeepers of the Ninja Village that you see throughout most of the show. He is an awesome piece. I already had the glow-in-the-dark Madara. As you guys saw, I picked up Kiba. I got Izumo because he's part of that initial first wave of these new combins, and I wanted to make sure I got him, and he was a great price. Also, because I got Izumo, and this one I actually put in a protector. Already knows I'm going to put in a protector when I get a chance, but then I film this. That is, we have Kotetsu Hagane here. He is the other protector of that gate, and he is actually pretty hefty. Like, he's a thick pop, like he's pretty heavy, and I love his chain, you know, weapon here because they did that really well, and he's a very cool common that I've added to my Naruto set. And those are the three that I did pick up. I have a couple things coming in the mail, but unfortunately they haven't made it here yet, so I'll have to show you guys when those actually do arrive. And as I said, guys, I would help you through this process here of redeeming. And as you can see, we've gotten two of our coins here. We've got the Superman Earth 23 redemption token. We have the Green Arrow Connor Hawk one here. This is what those tokens are going to look like. And when that happens, you're going to go over here. You're going to go down to where it says redeem here. As you can see, it says I have two redemptions. This is going to end the 2023 here. It's going to tell me here that this is when they're supposed to ship. You can see that the shipping doesn't cost anything. It tells you where you're going. From this point forward, it's going to tell you that this is what you're getting. You're getting this pop here, this pop here. That's when they're supposed to potentially ship out. So at that point in time, you will enter in your first name, your last name, the street address, where you live, all that good stuff. And from that point forward, you will then go ahead and hit the continue button. After you have gone ahead and entered in that information and hit continue, it will then give you a little receipt that the order has been placed. It will ask you to acknowledge the terms. Once you do that, the order will be placed. You'll get an email sent to saying your redemption has been submitted, and then you wait for these to be shipped out. And that's about how simple it is after you've got redeemables in your wallet. You just had to leave them there. The tokens came out. You then go ahead and enter some information, redeem the tokens, and boom, you get pops sent out to you. Pretty simple. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me today. As you saw there, we want to talk about the Disney Pops that released. Also wanted to show off how you redeem some tokens and just talk about some stuff in the world of Funko today. Thank you so much for sticking around through the entire of this video. I truly appreciate it. Wouldn't mind doing me two more things before I go. If you wouldn't mind, please liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It helps me out tremendously. And as always, I'll see you guys later.